Hello, welcome to the Daily Neitz, a daily look at classic films, modern cinema, and the world of professional wrestling. And today I watched the 2015 Oscar-winning Best Picture, Spotlight. When this film won Best Picture, I hadn't seen it. In fact, the only movie I had seen on that list of nominees was Mad Max Fury Road, which I still think should have won, but that's besides the point. But I was still able to predict that Spotlight would win. And it's because it is about how the media can solve the world's problems. And movies like that, the Academy tends to really enjoy. So Argo, I'm sure there have been other similar movies, but those are the two in recent memory, Spotlight and Argo, that have won Best Picture. So I noticed it was on Netflix now, and I'm like, sweet, let's watch this, and let's see if it actually deserved to win Best Picture. And of course, saying that, I realize I can't actually say because I haven't seen any of the other nominees except for Mad Max. But it is a very, very, very good movie. And it's interesting because there's no antagonist. Like there is, but they're kind of just an invisible force that's threatening the whole time and not, on screen. You don't see any priests do their thing. You just hear about it. And the whole film is just people doing their jobs. And it explores what that means. In doing your job, are you doing the right thing necessarily? If by being an ethical lawyer, are you being a moral human being? And that's the question that popped into my mind while watching it. And that's the struggle with this film and the story that it tells. And it's not just about the abuse in the Catholic Church, which it is very much about that, but there's more to that, and they allude in one scene, just very briefly, they allude to Nazi Germany and good Germans, don't report, the bad things that are happening, and it's like good Catholics aren't reporting the bad. It's not the same thing, but that's what they allude to, and then it's kind of a warning to the future. It's like if you see something, say something. Like don't let abuse happen and just let it get swept under the rug. You gotta act. You gotta say something. You can't just let it happen. So it holds up like that. But as a film as a whole, it's a lot of dialogue. It's mostly a dialogue film. People sitting in rooms, sitting on phones, sitting in coffee shops, having conversations. But they are so well written, these conversations, and the subject matter is so important, and the stakes escalate very well through the film. As these characters learn something, you see them react to this new information, and you as the audience are also reacting to this new information, even though we've known about this. This isn't necessarily news. I remember when the story was breaking in 2002. I was still a little young. I never read an article, but I remember it being on the news almost every day, and kids at school would make jokes and all that. So I remember it happening. I know the story, but it's still really intriguing and suspenseful to the point where when new information is revealed, I still gasped at times, oh, that actually happened. And it's very well told story, and the acting as well. Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams, Michael Keaton, all these brilliant actors just fall into these roles so well to the point that I had to keep reminding myself, that's the Hulk playing that character. That's Birdman over there, running this newspaper division. It was very, very good acting. Everything was spot on and wonderful. Even Cody was engrossed by the end of the movie. She couldn't turn away. She also apparently doesn't have anything to add. Nothing.
Not without getting into gross personal stuff.
Fair point. But yeah, great movie. Again, not sure if it deserved Best Picture. I'd have to see every other movie that came out. But definitely worthy of the nomination. Definitely worthy of a watch. It's on Netflix now. Everybody has Netflix. Watch it. It is... I don't know if entertaining is the right word, but it's engrossing. It draws you in very well, and it's a very, very solid film. That's all I really got to say. Great movie. great acting, great performances. Not a whole lot to look at, a lot of interiors and like the office at the Boston Globe, but the dialogue holds it together so well you don't need to see a lot. Yeah, that's all I got on Spotlight. Until tomorrow, you can like, share, and subscribe. You can leave a comment section below. You can also follow me on Twitter at Daily Neitz. And until tomorrow, bye.